What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Quarter Flips. I'm Dave. I'm gonna try to get some work done today. Gonna try to have fun doing it. There's a lot of work to do, and that's why there haven't been as many videos on the channel in the last week. Here's what's been going on. I've been putting the finishing touches on a screenplay that's gonna be made into a film in Los Angeles, hopefully in the next couple months. I've been doing my normal podcast editing jobs, and there's been a lot of those. I got a video editing job that kind of came out of nowhere that I had to spend a day doing. And I've been listing. And even though it's hard to see in the background here, making this place aspects of my home and my office and the garage and the storage spaces, making that all work better for the business. And it's a lot of work, and it hasn't left a lot of time for videos. But there have been things going on. I've been making a lot of sales. This is the first video, I think, since I started making these that I sold a bunch of stuff that I didn't even film before I packed them up. Because if I didn't pack them up and ship them, they were gonna be late. Customers were gonna be mad they took too long. So I'll show you those in a minute in a different way than how I normally do it. And while I have been listing, and I said I wasn't gonna do any more shopping for a while, I have been shopping. There's no way around it. Like when I leave and I take a bunch of packages to the post office, I get there, I'm like, I'm out in the car. I shouldn't just drive home. I should stop someplace and see what they've got. There's a pawn shop not far from where I mail things, and they usually have DVDs. But I was just there. So, okay, well, maybe I'll go to the thrift store just down the road and check them. Well, they're not open today. Well, you know there's a thrift store down in Edmonds. That's only a little ways away. I've never been there before. I should go check it out. So I guess I'm a mug guy now? No, these were from the Edmonds Senior Center thrift store, I think it's called. I'd never been in there before. They had a better DVD section than any place I've been in the time I've been looking for DVDs for the past couple months. I bought 11 DVDs there, all really good stuff. And then I started looking around the store and came across these mugs. They said mugs are half off. Started checking sold comps on these companies. Fisher, Year the Rooster. Couldn't find this exact thing, but I found similar ones for decent prices. This was a 50-cent mug. I had to buy it. Pea Soup Anderson's. I'm not really sure what that is, but this is a nice brand new mug. It's very cool. It was 50 cents, and I think I might get over 20 bucks for this mug. And then Holly Hobby. This one was actually double price. The person at the counter was surprised that this had a $2 price tag on it, but since it was half off mugs, I got it for $1. This will actually probably sell for less. It is in really nice new condition. It's a Holly Hobby mug from, well, it's from 1990. So, you know, special moments make happy memories. This will probably get $7 to $10, but that's not so bad for $1. It's right in line with DVDs, and they will pay shipping on it too. But what this means is I have to start looking at mugs. All right, maybe these won't sell, and then I won't have to start looking for mugs. But I've already checked sold comps and mugs sell, and I know how I feel about mugs. And I've bought mugs on eBay, and I made a video about mugs over on Quarterbash about how unhappy I was about the way my mugs were packaged because they did not pack them for shipping very well. However, I am well versed in packaging things that are fragile in such a way that they will arrive on the other side intact. So I think mugs are probably right up my alley. We'll see. We'll check back in on mugs at some point in the future. But let's move on from that and get to sales. Sold some records on Discogs. I sold this The Cure, Boys Don't Cry, new voice club mix 12-inch. This one is in rough shape, honestly. It doesn't look that bad, but it is for a record. It's in pretty rough shape. This should be worth a little bit more than it sold for. I sold it for $9.99 plus shipping. Said it was a bargain copy for the USA, and someone snatched it up in about a day after it was listed. And I sold this New Order 12-inch on Discogs for $19.99. This one's very nice. It's in much nicer shape than the Cure record. It also was up for about a day before someone snatched it up. Sold another miniature. This is a Grenadier Sin Dragon. I actually thought this might sell for more because it seems pretty rare and not a lot of these sold, but I kept having to lower the price on this guy. He finally went for $9.99 plus shipping, which is totally respectable. He's cool and he's odd, but just not the most sought after. And I mentioned that there were a bunch of things that I had to ship earlier in the week that I didn't have time to film. So I'm just going to show you what those are right now over here. All right, so that's those. This is something. I found this Alice in Chains long sleeve t-shirt. This is a genuine 90s vintage Alice in Chains Dirt t-shirt. I do wish that the graphics weren't so roughed up here. This is the classic graphics. There's actually like a woman laying here, but it's so shredded from being washed, which is a real bummer, but it is still the real deal. So this was in a storage unit that I bought a few weeks back, and I didn't expect that among the clothes. There was nothing else like this in the clothing. So this will go up on eBay. I don't know what I'm going to start it for. I don't know how well it's going to do, but I know these kinds of things have been doing well. And this has a very faded old tag that tells me it's legit. So we'll see what happens with that. DVDs. Let's look at DVD sales. I got a Meghan Markle double feature Hallmark DVD. It sold for $10.99, and unlike the other DVDs that I've sold this week, this one was $10.99 plus shipping. I put this one up before I had decided to include shipping in the pricing for DVDs. So not bad. I think I got it for $2 at a Value Village, $2 or $3, $10.99, pretty decent. All the Right Moves, Great Expectations, sealed, brand new DVD. This sold for $5.99, shipping included. Wouldn't be that good of a deal, but I got this DVD for free, so I'll take like the $2 that I make on it and be happy. Ultimate Disaster Pack DVD. Earthquake, Airport, Hindenburg, and Roller Coaster. 4 movies on 2 discs. I got this in a thrift shop for $2. It sold for $12.99, shipping included. Jimmy Page, Robert Plant, Unleaded. I think I paid $3.99 for this one. It ended up selling for $17.99, shipping included. And Two-Lane Blacktop. Got this at a garage sale on Saturday that I stupidly forgot to film at, so I didn't have any footage because I was just so excited about funding a garage sale that I just went and didn't think about, hey, grab some stuff for the channel. Froggy Flips already told me I should have filmed. Two-Lane Blacktop, $1. Sold this for $24.99, shipping included. And I kind of wish I hadn't sold it because honestly, I want this one in my collection. I will find a copy of this that I keep one of these days. It's a pretty killer movie. And finally, the legitimate bolo of this episode. This is Lunatics Unleashed, the complete first season cartoon. 13 episodes on 2 discs. I got this in a video game store for $1. They were doing 5 DVDs for $5. Each of the DVDs that I bought sold for enough to cover the $1 that it cost, at least. But this one went for $49.99, shipping included. And that is not the most it's sold for recently. This one is sought after. Lunatics Unleashed. I was not aware of this cartoon. I don't know much about it, other than the fact that this is something people want. So if you see this, it's just a DVD. I mean, it's just a cartoon DVD. It's out there. I found it in a place where people sell valuable things all the time and they had no idea. Bolo. All right, so that's it for today. I'm going to pack this stuff up, get it to the post office, and then I have to chain myself to my computer for the next 2 days for podcast editing to get episodes done so that they come out on time. And then I will dive right back in. I have added so many more things to my day now. I have a checklist for a number of things I need to get listed on eBay and Discogs every day to meet my goals financially in the future. It's not going to happen right away, but it will happen down the line as long as I stick to it. Right now I'm working 8 a.m. to midnight, something like that. So, I take breaks, but I'm on task that entire time. That's going to have to come down. And when that amount of work comes down and I've settled a little bit, I'll be able to make more videos here and on Quarterbash because I need to make videos on Quarterbash too. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.